Now, so if you check this question, firstly, we need to know our business. Otherwise, we'll end up selling to let's say selling to true men. So we're true men, we cannot sell to us. You understand what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And we must also note what we call the inventory system. I don't know if you have learned about the systems before, the difference between period and the perpetual.
No, we haven't done that yet.
Okay, that's why I want us to use this question so that we can be able to. Can you see this question is unearthing things that we need?
Yes.
Okay. So now I just want us to talk about inventory system before we can go and through the question. So firstly, there are two systems of inventory. Okay, I'm just going to use this part. Can you see my blank page?
I can, yes. I can see.
Okay. There are two inventory systems, but I'll explain what are those inventory systems. Okay, so it means, by the way, when you talk about the inventory, you know that the inventory is the same as trading stock. I think you know.
Yes.
Yes. So when you are recording inventory, there are two systems which you always have to bear in mind. Okay. So the system that we usually use, the first system is called let's see, I'm writing it down. It's called perpetual inventory system. And the other one is called periodic system. Inventory system. Okay, so it depends. So sometimes they can ask you to calculate your figures or to record according to the perpetual, and sometimes they can say you must use periodic. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So this system, as you can see, only affect what? The inventory. So you need to be careful when you are talking about inventory. Obviously, inventory, how can we talk about the inventory? Is when you buy inventory, is when you sell inventory. Sometimes we take inventory for own use. Are we together?
Yes. Yes.
So this system only affects that. But firstly, let's understand what are these systems. Now, obviously, let's talk about stock. Obviously, when we all start by buying stock. We all start by buying stock. Ne?
Yes.
So when we buy, let me just call it stock. Remember, stock is the same as inventory. Just change the color there. So when we buy stock, we need to understand the effect. Let me just write stock here again. So it depends on the system. So now, when you buy stock under the perpetual inventory system, you normally say you bought trading stock. So we call, let's write it down first. So obviously when you buy stock, we say we bought trading stock. One account is going to be trading stock, or trading inventory is up to you. Remember, you can either call it inventory or stock. Okay?
Yes.
But if you are under periodic, when you are buying stock, you don't say you have got a trading stock account. Instead, you say you made Are we together?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So under inventory system, which is called periodic, we don't call stock. We call it what? Purchases.
Purchases. Okay.
Yes. Because sometimes you can find that if they give you some questions, sometimes they don't give you the column for trading stock. Instead, they give you the column for purchases. Just know that
Yes.
that purchase is where you are going to record your stock. It's just that under a different system, we are not allowed to call it stock, but it's the same thing. Are we together?
Okay, so it's just the same thing, but basically different names for the
Yeah,
different,
the
either
system.
perpetual or
Yeah,
periodic.
different
Okay.
systems. Yes.
Okay.
So as a business, you must choose which system do you want to use.
Okay. Okay.
Are we together?
Yes.
Now, obviously, when we are in business, we don't buy stock to consume. We buy stock to
Sell.
sell. Sorry, stock. So the question is, what if now we sell? I'm going to show you both sides. Now we sell that stock. Stock can be called merchandise. It can be called, goods. You know that. No?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Now, what if we sell? How will be the changes? Every time when you sell stock, remember, we sell stock in order for us to make profit. Are we together?
Yes. Yes.
Like at your company there where you work, let's say you're producing, you said something about the medical. So if you sell those products, that is a sale.
Yes.
Your company relies on the sales to survive. That's why they encourage marketing to market our products to get more clients. Are we together?
Yes.
So every time we sell stock, we say we made sales. Are we together?
Yes.
You will always have sales when you sell. Remember, I said only when you sell stock.
Okay. Okay.
If you can decide to sell the company vehicle or you decide to sell company building, you can't say sales. We only say sales because we are selling stock. Are we together?
Okay. So only stock, nothing else. So stock is sale.
Stock.
Okay, when you sell it.
But most people make a mistake. They even say sales if they're not selling stock. Sales is only for stock. Are we together?
Okay. Okay. Yes. That makes sense.
What about the other side? If we are selling stock, still there are no changes. We still say we made what? Sales. So at the same time here, I'm showing you the differences and the similarities.
I see.
Can you
Yes.
see when it comes to sales, it doesn't matter which system are you using.
Okay, they both come down to sales.
Yes.
Yes.
The only difference is that remember, for you to sell, you need to buy and sell.
Yes.
Buy and sell. When you buy and sell, obviously you buy the stock at a cost. You agree with me?
Yes. Yes.
So if, let's say, for example, you buy something for 500 and you sell it for 600, 600 will be the sale and 500 will be the cost of sales. Are we together?
Yes.
That's why here you must also show an account called what?
Okay, cost of sales.
Cost of sales. So it means under perpetual here, they say every time you sell stock, you must at the same time show the cost of that sale. For example, I sold something for 600, that is my sale. I must also show how much did I buy? How much was the cost when I bought it? So I must show the cost and the sale at the same time. Are you okay with me so far?
Yes. Wait, so let's say you buy something for 500 and sell it at 600, like you said. Would the cost of sales be the 500 and the sales be the 600?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you must show both cost and sales.
Okay. Okay.
Every time you sell. Are we together?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
That's why they call it perpetual. The meaning of perpetual means something that is continuous.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
So it means every time you buy continuously, make sure that when you sell, you must also show us the cost price. Is what they mean.
Yes. I see now.
Yes, that's why they call this system perpetual, meaning continuous system. But
Okay.
now, what about the other system here? The other system, you don't have to show what?
Cost of sales.
Cost of sales. I'm going to explain why. You see, we don't show cost of sales. No, let me just say, no cost of sales. It's okay. I'm trying to, sorry guys, technology.
It's okay.
No cost of sales. I'll explain now. Now, so here we don't have to show cost of sales. That's why you can see they said what periodic here. Can you see they said periodic?
Yes.
This means we can only calculate cost of sales at the end of the period. Are we together?
Yes. Yes.
Remember, under this one, when I sell, let's say I sell 5 times, né? I expect to see 5 sales amounts and 5 cost of sales. Are we together?
Yes.
But under this system, you only have to show the sales you made. Don't show cost of sales.
Okay.
Cost of sales can only be calculated at the end of what? Period.
Okay.
For all the sales at the same time. There's a formula that we use. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. Remember, it will make sense in the future when we record, but I just want to lay out the theory so that at the end of the day, when we see the system, because for every question, they always tell you which system. So I want you to understand when you see it in future, this is how things will transpire. Are you okay?
Yes.
Perfect. So for now, I don't want to give you too much on the theory for now. For now, I just want you to remember this theory, but I'll keep referring you back to this theory. Are you still there?
Sorry, sir. Yes, I'm here.
No problem. Question, please. Don't postpone questions.
It makes sense.
It makes sense for now, né?
Yes, yes. It was a bit confusing at first, but
yes. Remember, the reason why you must know this, né, is especially when they ask you account equation. Né?
Okay, yeah, that's like that's why I was getting confused at first.
Yes,
because I wasn't sure what
sometimes,
perpetual and periodic was.
Yeah, depending on which system, so you will know which name to use because you're under that system.
Oh, okay, I see. So will they tell us which system?
Yeah, let me go back. Let me go back.
Yeah.
I think they should have told. Let me go back to assignment.
They did yeah, periodic. I think they did.
Let's see. Assignment number 1 here. Here they did not tell you which system. Let's see down there. But they should have told you. I don't know why don't they tell you. What do they expect? Unless, if, let's say, from your notes, maybe they're only using one system. Maybe they're using, because sometimes you can find that they say, I'm going to check your study guide. You can find that they only use one system. But it's okay to know both systems because you are going to articulate to BCom, and under BCom, obviously, you must know the 2 systems.
Yes.
But at least we know the 2 systems.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but usually they must say here on the first paragraph, especially for account equation, because if you just tell me, let's say, don't say anything, I'm gonna choose whatever I think I must choose.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, but don't worry, I'm gonna check your study guide and check. Maybe you can find that for you guys. Maybe they only want you to focus on one system, but it doesn't matter. We'll talk about that.
I think in the assignment, they do tell us to use, I think it's periodic. I think so, in question 1. Yeah.
Yeah, like here.
Okay.
Let me go to number 2, né? This one. They did tell us. Can you see now?
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh.
Can you see now? So,
yes, yeah.
what I suspect maybe because from assignment one about anything, it means maybe for your syllabus they are only using periodic. But
okay.
irrespective of that, it doesn't matter. I want us to know the whole system so that in future we know what to do. Okay.
Okay.
For now, don't stress that much. I was just saying it. But by the time when we revise the account equation, we're gonna have this to decide which one to use. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So please don't stress much on it. I just gave you information, can you see now, on it. So don't stress and say, yeah, what are we doing? No, it's the process. Yeah. Now we can come back here. Remember, the reason why I explained the systems is because I wanted us to not to memorize when we see the system. Just imagine if you've never heard anything about periodic inventory system, and then can you see now? They just say periodic,
Yes,
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no problem. Now, okay, let's continue. They say it's a registered VAT vendor. It means that's why they give us this 15%. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. And the VAT invoices are received and supplied in respect of all transactions. The VAT period of the business ends on equal months. It's okay. They're just telling us. And the owner is Truman, the owner of this business. Okay. So it is important for us to read the information. Okay.
Yes.
What do you remember about this system yesterday? Remember this paragraph? We did analyze it yesterday. What did we say?
The amounts that are not given with a VAT exclusive means that it's VAT included, and the ones that say that VAT is excluded, it's VAT exclusive.
Perfect. I like that. Okay. I like that. Okay.
Yes.
Now, as you know, this information, they asked us, we can even go and check at the bottom here. They want to deal with this. We call this subsidiary journals.
Okay.
Have you ever went through the theory when it comes to the subsidiary journals?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you mind if I quickly go through it?
Please go through it. So.
Or
just like maybe a quick.
Go through it.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't want to bore you. Maybe sometimes I go through something and I'm bored. I don't want to bore you.
No. I'm sure it'll help.
Okay, I can quickly revise it. Okay, let me just talk about it. Remember, you will never say you got enough information. In account, you always get the information. Okay, we call this subsidiary journals. Okay, and then the subsidiary journals, all in all, I'm just going to write. I didn't have to write this, but I'm just saying we have got 8 of them. Eh? There are 8 of them. Okay? I don't know. Yes. There are 8 of them. And then obviously the first one, let me just abbreviate them. Eh? We have got, if you don't understand, you tell me. We have got CRJ. What does it stand for?
Cash Receipts Journal.
Perfect. And then we have got CPJ.
Cash Payments Journal.
And then we have got PCJ. Don't worry, I'm just giving you, don't worry, I'm going to explain.
Okay.
I'm going to give you everything, whatever is not part of our syllabus, but obviously these subsidiary journals, we must know all of them.
Yes.
But remember, this is just an assignment, so let's just check. Let me just give you everything for now, and I'll explain.
Yes.
And we've got the other one called PJ. What is PJ?
Would it be Payments Journal?
No, Purchases Journal, but I'll come back to it.
Okay.
We've got PRJ. Don't worry, I'm going to come back. Sorry, they are not in line, but don't worry. We've got SJ.
Sales Journal.
And we've got SRJ. And we've got GJ. Okay. Now, let's deal with them one by one. Now, the first one here we said CRJ. Remember, here under CRJ is where we record all the inflow of cash. As long as we receive cash, where do we go?
CRJ.
So any cash that you receive, it doesn't matter where you got it from. The fact is the business is receiving cash. Will you remember that?
Yes.
Now, CPJ obviously is the opposite of what? Of CRJ.
CRJ.
Yes.
CPJ, the outflow of cash.
Okay.
So meaning the cash is going out here. If you pay cash, you record under what?
The CPJ.
Cash payments journal. Are we good?
Yes.
Now, the other one is PCJ. This is called petty cash journal.
Oh.
Okay?
Yes.
Petty cash journal
Okay.
is also outflow of cash, but for small items. Like for example, let's say at your company they want to buy sugar or milk.
Yes.
Yes.
They use what you call petty cash. Ne?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Petty cash is for used to buy small items. So petty cash is similar to the CPJ. It's just that CPJ deals with big things,
Okay.
but they are all having outflows. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully, I'm not. You are still following?
Yes.
Yes. Still following.
Yes. So the other one is called purchases. So the purchases journal is the one. I don't know if you want to try it before I show. I do you know this one?
Maybe when
wanna try
buying stock, we'll go in the purchase journal.
When you buy stock, ne?
Okay.
On.
Oh.
That's important.
Okay.
Listen up. When you buy stock on,
Credit.
does that make sense?
Yes.
PRJ stands for purchases returns. What do we record here?
Returning stock, I think.
Return of stock
On credit.
bought on credit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
So meaning whatever we bought here,
Oh.
we
Okay.
return it. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. Sales journal.
It'll be all the sales that the business has made.
Yes. When you sold stock
Okay.
on credit. Are
Oh.
we together?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then this one, obviously,
Returns of stock bought on credit.
returns of stock, remember, sold on credit.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. So meaning it's just the opposite of this one. Whatever we sold on credit here, meaning that customers are returning back to us.
Okay.
Yes.
This one here, the PRJ, we are returning back to the suppliers.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yes.
Yes.
GJ, what can you say about the GJ? Remember, no one is perfect. I'm just checking.
Yes.
It's GJ General Journal.
What kind of transactions do we record?
All the transactions that can't go in the PCJ, PJ, PRJ, SJ, and SRJ.
I like that. All the transactions that cannot go into the other channels.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I think I'm satisfied with your theory. At least we recovered, we just recapped on this. So you can ask a question if you still need clarity on that.
No questions from
No questions.
For now, we are okay.
Yes.
Yes.